getting into, you were mentioning that we're seeing accounting systems now as not just something you have to have, but something that brings ROI. It's now getting into this operational agility, where you're actually being able to make, forecast decisions versus reactional decisions. So John, I'm going to start with you. How has technology enabled you to be more proactive in your financial operations?
I think from our standpoint, it's allowing us to see the profit on the jobs better, to be able to calculate, where the risks are, whether it's sitting in a subcontract or did we not bid the project correctly? Do we have a bid bust? I think a lot of that is just putting the information out there quicker. We're able to recognize that, which is helping us project, out for that year of how that project's going to go. Seeing general conditions more real time. Are we burning through those faster than the project's progressing? There's just so much there that will allow you to know how that project's going to end, which in turn can help you out for the future. Seeing also take a look back and you look at the estimating of jobs and seeing where we've had some problems just to be able to react. And when we're looking at future bids, hey, did we include this or did we get this in the project? So that's helping us as well.
Great. And then jump into you, Zach. Can you share a story of a client who adapted quickly to a challenge thanks to improved operational agility?
So I'll go back to more of a theme here because it's really not just one client, but numerous clients that I've seen that I'll go back to the word you just said, Dustin, which was forecasting. One thing that I've seen really repeatedly with our clients that have been upgrading their solutions is that ability to reforecast quicker and rebudget quicker. Historically, anybody that's done a budget, it's the bane of somebody's existence. They're passing around spreadsheets and emailing things back and forth, and somebody's got to fill this out, and then I've got to upload it, and oops, I need a change, I've got to re-upload it. And by having better financial software tools in place, they can do that more collaboratively within the system with versioning, sharing data back and forth, seeing updates in real time, and they can move and reforecast much quicker versus just, we have to reforecast this quarter or this year or go back and update the project budget. It's more of just a seamless flow, and it's allowing them to get, back to John's point, much more real-time view into what's going on and adjust quicker. We're burning through our general conditions a little quicker than we thought we would. Did we under budget? Did we pre-buy things? What's going on here versus getting to the end of the project and realizing we had profit fade and saying, oops, we'll do better next time. So really, like I said, not necessarily just one company in general, but just a myriad of companies that we work with that are having that, reforecasting speed and agility that's really helping them be more efficient in their businesses.
Yeah, and we have these concepts we work on. It went, CFO 1.0 to CFO 3.0, but basically the concept CFO 1.0 is, hey, you can read the news of what happened in the past, and then CFO 2.0, how do we get our accounting systems to let you know as in real time as possible, and then the concept of CFO 3.0 is how do we give you some predictive analysis of what's going to happen if you don't make a change. So definitely the whole world of accounting software is definitely changing and continues to change. So John, can you share an example where data helped you catch something early to avoid a potential issue?
I think being where we sub everything out, it's all about commitments to our subs or commitments to suppliers and everything. So being able to keep an eye on the percentages that those are going on and being able to keep, we have some reports that spit out if the sub cost doesn't in line with our billing cost, and that way it kind of gets us looking at it. It's just little things to make sure that subs aren't getting ahead. If you can't pass the cost on to your owner, then why is the sub billing that much? Is someone getting out in front of you? Is there some cost issue there? So for us, it's all about managing the subs and or the commitments, because it could be a supplier either way, and making sure that everything we're passing along or that we're getting is what's been done at that point.
Great. And I believe one last question in this particular section, Zach, is what kind of decisions are your clients able to make now thanks to better financial visibility that they couldn't before?
Well, I think they're just able to react quicker. And I've said this, or I've kind of alluded to this a little bit already, but really I think it's coming down to speed in these uncertain times where things are changing rapidly and you can't wait 2 weeks, a month, 2 months to make a decision. You have to be able to see that data right away and change do I need to pull the ripcord on this in this sub and just bite the bullet and go find a new one? Do we need to go back and ask for that change order? Do we need to, adjust our budgeting internally and know that we're just not going to be as profitable on this project? What we're seeing within our clients is, again, I would say that reaction time is sped up. And a lot of times, if you can catch the problem quicker, you can do something about it and mitigate the after effects of it versus getting multiple weeks or months down the road into, to your point, Dustin, taking pennies on the dollar on a change order versus going to that owner right away and saying, here, we've identified this, it's an out of scope problem. How do you want to handle that? And I think not only is it helping from a financial standpoint, but with our clients, we're also seeing their customers, they feel more comfortable with that too, because they know you're on the ball, you're watching things, and that's going to lead to more repeat business and a stronger relationship there. So I think it really is a full cycle problem that it's solving or helping with, I should say.